LinkedIn just came out with a brand new feature that I've been waiting a long time to use. For as long as I can remember, LinkedIn has been aggregating the conversion data on its platform. So if you have multiple conversion metrics set up, you only see an aggregated number. Now you could do a breakdown that showed you each of the conversions and how many conversions they have per metric. However, the problem was it didn't show you what the cost per conversion was. It only aggregated it into one number at the campaign level and showed you that total number. Now, of course, you could always do the numbers manually. However, that's obviously a pain in the butt. As much as possible, I want to be able to look at the platform and get the data I need so that it's easily digestible, or something, in my case, that I can easily relate to clients when I'm making them a video update or a video report based on how their campaign's performing. So I did recently see this new option pop up under columns where you can change the different kind of measurements that you're looking at for the metrics, and it was called top conversions. At the time when I initially started trying it, I don't think they'd updated the platform yet, but I did check recently and saw now they have that breakdown available, so you can see what each campaign did, what each ad did, and see you can assess the conversions per campaign and ad with the cost per conversions that are applicable for that campaign or that ad. And then not just that, you can also export it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let me show you how that looks. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to switch your columns here from performance over to top conversions. Already at a campaign group level, which is now called campaigns. By the way, they recently changed it. Some of you might not have this update. It's called ad sets for campaigns now, and just ads stay the same. But this used to be called campaign groups. Now it's called campaigns. So at a campaign group or campaign level, you can see exactly how many conversions you have. So you have the aggregated number here. But as you can continue down, you see the breakdown of conversions for each campaign group that you have. So you'll notice the start free trial, the purchase, this is an upgraded trial, and any other conversion metrics you set. Now, this is really important because the waters have been muddied in the past. It was difficult to relay the conversion numbers or to look at the platform and easily understand what type of conversion numbers you had, because if you wanted to track things which are still important to track, for example, looking at certain page views, somebody's going to my pricing page or somebody's going to a testimonial page, I want to know that. However, if I added those in as conversions, all of a sudden it looked like I had all these conversions would look great on a report or look great when you pulled that number. However, when you broke it down, it wasn't the actual conversion metrics that you wanted, which in this case might be purchases, or it might be starting a free trial. So this makes it so that you can actually set up these conversion metrics and be able to measure them independently from each other. Not just at the campaign group level, but if you click into the campaign, you can see them aggregated here, where you can, again, check it out per campaign or per ad set, what those numbers are at, and you can even dive into the ads themselves. And you can see what's converting the most people, what's having the most impact, where am I getting these different conversions from. So aside from that, the other really cool thing is you can export these reports. You can both do it, again, at a campaign level where you see the different kinds of conversions you've had, how many conversions, what their value is, what you've spent on those campaigns, what the total conversion value based on how many conversions. So you definitely want to set your conversion value for the conversion metrics that you set up. For example, this HD free trial or a purchase is set at about $1,000 conversion value, whereas the start free trial, which is a lower grade trial, is set at about $500. And key page views only set at about $0.01, because that's not a very valuable conversion metric, but still something I want to track. You can also do that on an ad level. So this will show you on an ad level based on each campaign, based on the specific ad. You can look at messaging. You can look at where you're sending them. You can look at all this different data to figure out where you're having the most impact to drive the most conversions that you want. All you have to do in order to pull that data, you can do it at different levels of the campaign, of course. If you want to select them all, just come here, hit export, and you'll notice you have this conversion performance and conversion ad performance in order to pull the CSV, where you can then analyze further, create pivot tables, whatever you want. So I hope you find this useful. To me, it's a really cool update. I've been really waiting for a view like this. It's definitely helpful for me to show my clients and relay what kind of impact that we're having for them. So I hope you find it too. And LinkedIn, thank you for the upgrade.